Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Darlack coming to you from a video. Today, what we're going to do is we are going to make piggies. Springtime is such a nice time to go outside and enjoy fresh air, and maybe you might go to a farm and see a piggy yourself. Also, first graders, you are going to be doing a concert next month, and it's going to be some fun on the farm songs, right? How about Old MacDonald Had a Farm? I think he had a pig, right? So we are going to make piggies today. So please make sure that on the back of your paper, you have your name, your class code, and your table color. So remember, our class code is your teacher's name. So either D1 or LK. And then your table color, you can see how to spell your table color right above you on the ceiling. And once we have that, we're going to flip over our paper, and you want to have your paper be wide. We're going from side to side, not up and down, from side to side. It's called landscape. All right, so everybody should have a piggy head shape. So it's going to be an oval. And we're going to put it over. If we start it in the middle of your paper, you're going to move it to the right and up just a tiny bit. And if it's not exactly here, that's okay. But I am going to trace my template. And remember, draw light until you know it's right. Because if you do it wrong and you need to erase it, we don't want to see those extra lines. Let's see. Yep, you should be able to see that. So now we are going to do another oval, another wide oval, kind of on the bottom half of your head, of your piggy head. And the substitute can pause the video whenever they need to make sure that everybody is on the right track. Okay, our next thing, now we're going to do 2 little circles inside of this oval. Can anybody guess what this is? What part of the pig do you think that is? Yeah, hopefully you said the nose or maybe the little snout. And we're going to color in his or her little snout, his little nostrils. Okay. So there, now we've got his or her little nose. And next we're going to do a mouth. And you can do a mouth if you want to do a big smile. You can do that. You can do a little smile. Maybe I'll do little curved lines up at the top so we can kind of see little cheeks. If you wanted to do little rosy cheeks, you could. Okay. And now we're going to do eyes. And I know that a lot of you boys and girls like to do cutie eyes, or maybe you want to do a winking eye. I'm going to do little googly eyes. So we're going to do a tall and skinny oval. And then I'm going to just fill in the bottom part, the curved line, and then color in those little eyes. And you can make them however you would like. If you want to do one winking, you could do one winking. You could do eyelashes if you wanted. I'm going to do a little eyebrows. All right. So those are our little eyes. And the next part is that we're going to add its ears. So what I want you to do is I want you to start you're going to look at the top of your piggy's head. You're going to go a little bit to the side, and then you're going to go up like this. And we're going to do a curved line. And look, if we do it on both sides, they look kind of like antennas, don't they? But we're not going to do that. We're going to finish those ears. So we're going to have them come to a point, and then I'm going to do another curved line back in. So this curved line's going that way, and the other curved line's going that way, right? And then I'm going to do the same thing over there. So there are my piggy ears. I'm going to do another little curved ear shape that's smaller so you can see kind of the insides of the ears. Okay. Our next step is going to be an oval for its body. So you're going to have a little oval. Actually, it's going to be a bigger oval than its head. So it's going to go a little bit like this. So we want to start kind of towards the middle of its head. And you're going to do an oval. And then finish underneath. He's kind of has a big head and a smaller little body, like a skinny little body. You can make yours a little bit bigger if you want, but I think I like mine the way it is. Okay, the next step is we're going to do its legs. So we're going to do his hind legs or her hind legs. So we're going to do kind of like little lines. It's going to be kind of like a skinny letter U. And I'm going to do the same thing in the front. And then I'm going to erase this part of the body because you can't see the part of the body because its legs are in the way. The front legs, or the legs that are closest to us, are in the way. Then we're going to go behind, and this is going to be behind the body, so you're going to see this line because that's where the body is and the arms on the other side. Okay, and we're going to do the same. Yeah, I'm going to do the same one right here. Okay, so now he's got little leggies. And what are we missing? If you said the tail, you're right. So we are going to make a curly Q tail because that's how we do little piggy tails. You're going to do kind of like a curved line. Then you're going to make a little circle. And then keep going, maybe one more circle. There's its little piggy tail. And now we have our pig. So again, the substitute will stop and maybe help you if you need help to get to this spot. Next, you are going to get a red or a pink or even a black crayon to do our outlines. I'm going to do the red because our piggies are going to be pink. We're going to get to paint our piggies next week. So we're not coloring in our pigs. We are outlining all of our pencil lines. Okay. We're going to be using watercolor next week. And we've done this before where when you draw with crayon, the wax of the crayon is going to make the watercolor not stick to it. So we'll be able to see our outline even though we might be painting over it. It's going to look really cool. And your moms and dads and whoever comes to see your concert are going to be so impressed. They're going to say, wow, look at my little artist. Okay, I'm going to do my little piggy tail. And then I think I'm going to use my black crayon to outline the eyes and the eyeballs, little googly eyes. We're going to color in all those pencil lines. We don't want to see any pencil lines. And the only thing that we're going to really color, though, are the little nostrils and the eyes. Everything else should be just outlined. I'm going to go back with my red to make little eyebrows. And then I'm going to make my mouth outlined and my piggy snout. I'm going to give them rosy cheeks. Remember her. Okay, so there is my pig. Now, if you have time, you can decorate the background as well. if you don't have much time, at least we need to get our grass ready. So you're going to go about halfway up, maybe not halfway. How about maybe if we did a third of the way? So here's 1/3, here's another third, here's another third. So we're going to go here and we're going to do a zigzag line for our grass. So our piggy is standing in the grass. Okay, we're not coloring the grass because we are going to be painting next week. Now, if you wanted to add some details like flowers, you can add those and you can color those in, because the only colors that we're going to use next week are going to be red or a pinkish color for our piggies, blue for the sky, and green for the grass. So anything else that you might want to add, you can add. Maybe I'll make a little flower down here. I'll do lots of pink little flowers. Okay, and I know one class earlier this week wanted to do a little mud puddle. So if you wanted to do a little mud puddle, we can color that in. Little piggies love mud puddles, right? You can color that if you want to. You don't have to have a mud puddle. That's okay if not. This is your artwork. You make it your own. You are the artist. Okay? And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple clouds in the sky. You can do that with blue crayon. Oh, the cloud's right behind the little piggy's ear. And maybe one over here going off the page. Okay? And if you want it to make it a nice sunshiny day, you can make your sun as well. And maybe I'm going to do little rays of sun. It's going to be a really sunny day. Okay. And make sure that you color it in, because you don't want that blue when you paint. You don't want it to go into our sun, right? We want a nice bright yellow sun if you decide to put one in. It's okay if you don't. You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay, I think I'm done. So go ahead and finish up and make sure that your name, your class code, and your table number is on the back, right? All right, boys and girls, I look forward to seeing you next week so we can paint. See you later.